full-on like chokehold in the throat. And a voice in your ear goes, "Who are you? Why are you fighting the Vanguard?"
Wait, did I recognize that voice? Did I recognize the voice?
No, you don't recognize the voice at all. You keep being pulled back, like behind a row of crates and like supplies that are stacked up in here, and just kind of get dragged and held. Your feet kind of like being pulled down. Do you resist at all? What do you do?
In their head, they're gonna hear, "I've got friends coming in. Are we friends or enemies?"
I asked you first. They kind of pull you down below, so they're out of sight, just as the three of you get to the front of the tent and look in and see no sign of Imogen.
The question isn't why. It's, are you fighting too?
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, that's terrible. Absolutely terrible. 7. These dice never do well for me. This whole set needs to go away.
While this is happening, Orm would to these two.
No, just not here right now.
Okay. Are you all doing anything?
I'd come in and
entering.
if we don't
Stealth.
see Imogen, I would
I'm following.
try
both
and
of you.
smell.
Make a perception check with advantage.
Okay. That's only 11.
11.
Yeah.
You're not picking up anything particular.
Orm's entering,
just vanished.
sword up, because he heard a person in here.
The what are you doing, Rhonda?
I don't know what the fuck's going on, so I'm just gonna be like, everybody's going in the tent. And so
Okay, so you start climbing up to that point. You start being pulled back to the very edge of the tent, and then quietly pulled out of the tent just as they're approaching, like from underneath.
Would I see? Because I'm there.
You're there, but you said you're
Heading
stepping up this way.
But
Just
That's
missed
why I was
it.
asking, as you get pulled out the back of this tent and like brought down the side of this mountain, like rock by rock, like very deftly, like you're being kind of held and like jump down step by step and then held once more. Like they're still talking in your ear, even though you're talking in their head. They're like, "Who are you with?"
I'm gonna use command.
What?
And just say, release.
I said we were gonna do this. And you feel a flick in the back of your shoulders. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
come on.
Let me check one thing. I don't think it's wisdom. Let me double check.
Does this help if you circle it? Does your
Yeah,
circlet help?
There's a tiara doing
Oh, I don't know.
only he'll know.
Sorry, I'm double checking one thing real fast.
Yeah. They would have joined in.
It's Constitution.
Constitution? That's way better. That's a 19.
Whoa.
A 19. You feel like your muscles in your back begin to seize up. And then you kind of push through it slightly, but it's still like causing your body this kind of, it's not like a pain more than just everything is fighting against the action, the activity you're putting behind it. But you manage to push through it a little bit. The voice goes, "Shit.
God damn it, if we're fighting the same thing, let us talk to each other face to face.
The figure spins you around, kind of grabbing the edge of the cloak, and immediately like holds a fist and like right up under your chin, and just here like the dark shadow says, "Any sudden moves? Break your neck. You hear me?"
Any sudden moves?
You see a female figure in this like hood that's up and kind of pulled in front, kind of darker brown skin, long sleeveless robes, and looks to be like a staff affixed across the back of the shoulders.
What?
Yeah.
Is it Beau? Why is it Caleb and Beau?
Best characters.
Best character.
She will break it.
Who else is following Ludinus's trail?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Hey,
Hey.
maybe you can have two different characters.
It's already happening up here. It's fun times.
So, who are you? And what's going on?
Be disloyal.
Before I break your pretty little neck.
At this point, I'm gonna.
We're the Bell's Hells. And we're trying to keep him from releasing whatever's up there.
What the fuck is that?
Okay.
Who the hell are you?
Someone on a similar path, it seems. Kind of cracks her knuckles a bit and backs up a little bit. Kind of releases you, but still keeping a close eye. Maybe trusted?
Yeah,
I'll kill you.
I trust him with my life.
Fine. Call them over.
We've got company.
What the fuck?
Friendly. So far.
Was that mental or verbal?
Well, I can't mentally call out to all of you.
Yeah, we'll
So
go.
that
I'll
was-
We would've heard-
We'll
we
pop our head out the
would've
tent.
already.
Where'd you
We're
move
at the
to?
back of the tent by now.
They're in the
We're
back of the
searching
tent.
it all that.
You guys have
time.
been searching,
okay,
looking
okay.
through the tent, and then you hear that voice from the
Orm
other side of it.
slashes the back of the tent, so we can walk
It opens
out.
up, and you all kind of step out, and you see this woman, hood up, kind of long vest, the robes, clutching the side of Imogen's collar of her outfit, and just kind of holding her in front of her like a shield. And says,
Easy.
"Easy, you too."
She looks like an asshole.
Yeah.
All right, Imogen?
Yeah? Mutual paths. Mutual goals.
Maybe we should talk somewhere a little more private. And she kind of looks over, and you can hear the descending footsteps of one of the nearby crawlers, like in the distance, and goes ahead and releases you and kind of gives you a little shove up the side of the mountain to get back into the tent.
I'm gonna, before I do that, I'm gonna use my telekinetic hand and take the tent and try to like move it over the fallen robot to try to like just camouflage it, you know, so it's not just a big metal hump, it's the tent.
Which tent? The one that we're all
The
in?
one that, no, the one that
Oh,
fell.
Flew,
Yeah.
So that it kind of, you know, just
Looks like it got blown over.
covers him a little bit.
and covers him,
Covers
like blocks
him.
him from like people looking out from the outside. Yeah.
Okay.
Totally natural.
Oh, fine. That's great.
In my head, it was like it blocked the view. You know what I mean?
I get it.
Yeah,
There you
so
go.
It created like, you know, people driving by wouldn't automatically see it fall.
I feel you. I feel you.
He's covering his
got
eyes
hit
with
by
the
a
sun.
Farmer's market. I don't know what it is.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Jumps into the tent, kind of looks at the rest of you. Kind of aggressive in energy, and there is a wariness, but also like a, I don't know, an ease or confidence of not feeling too threatened by your
Pretty
presence. at the
fucking
moment.
ballsy to be. Are you by yourself?
Why would I be by myself?
Is the dirt wizard here?
You don't see a dirt wizard around here.
But is the dirt wizard here?
You keep an eye on her.
Orm
I gotta
walks
change.
under
Go to the body
Imogen's.
and start putting the outfit on,
Okay.
or stripping the body.
Orm silently walks under Imogen's legs and just stares up at this woman and just, you know, fronts.
How long have you been on this path?
What, this particular path?
Yeah.
I don't know, decade? How about you?
Not that long.
Huh. Get behind.
We have reinforcements. Do you?
More or less. Timeline's been kind of truncated as of late.
Have you been down there?
Loosely. Partially.
Sum it up. What are you here to do?
Here to stop, destroy, and fuck up whatever it is down in that hole, and, if possible, beat the shit out of Ludinus's pretty face, take him back to prison.
Back to prison?
That's where he belongs. You can go say hi to the rest of his friends there.
I would love to see that.
Good. And like as she's conversing, like she's saying things out there, but is like reading each of you quickly, front to back, like just taking a read.
I'm just cheering on the
Rapidly.
dead guy's arm.
And I'm
You're weird. Who are you?
I'm Lotna. That's Chetney.
Brought your dog with you.
Pleasure. Pleasure.
Yes, he gets a little hungry sometimes, but he's quite a loyal dog. Wolf.
The fuck?
Yeah, fine, sure, whatever works. Look, I'm not usually in the habit of bringing people into danger, but you seem to have walked your way here, and maybe we could help each other out. You know, kind of ballsy to roll up as deep as you have been, given the kind of quieter nature that the subtle touch this should require. She kind of glances past, and it's like she's looking for something. And goes, "You got my back?" And you watch as a shimmer kind of falls from the front of the tent, where you see a figure in a coat with like a kind of a higher collar.
Get the fuck out of here! What is happening? You gotta be shitting me!
Just covered in feces.
Just smeared, no.
So fucking good. Beth climbs out of shit like the predator.
Come on, man!
It's kind of like long duster that itself has like been pelted by the same dust under that the storm has, kind of giving it a similar coloration to it, but like a deep purple scarf that's put around. You can see him with a bit of like chin scruff and kind of wild brown hair with a bit of like gray touch from the sides. Hands gloved and hands out in front where you can see flames like flickering and encircling around the outside, and goes, "I would recommend that all of you stay seated. Let us have a conversation." So, what's the play here, Beauregard? She goes, kind of leans back a bit on one of the boxes here, looking more casual at this point than ever before, and goes,
Me too.
"I don't know, maybe we could use a distraction. You know what I mean? This is maybe some good fortunes. What do you think?" He goes,
I thought the coyotes were up the back door.
It's like, is that a sound effect in the music? No, it's standing car.
"And you are the ones responsible for this kind of notions to the outside. You seem fairly capable."
To be fair, we meant to come in very stealthy as well. That was the plan until, we kind of got that big boom.
Yeah, did a great job of that so far.
Well, we had run into another one of them in Eos, and they spotted some of my
Who
friends.
are you two? You're not Grim Verity, are you?
They would kind of look at each other. We are not. We're friends to the Verity, you could say.
Do you know Rin?
Yeah,
Do you know she was taken?
We came here with Rin.
I've been here a minute.
We were trying to get as much reconnaissance as we could from the inside. Unfortunately, they grew distracted, and one of the various glyph wards went off, and we lost her. We hoped to get her back, but this is too important, and I think she would have agreed, so we're just been biding our time and trying to watch for patterns, do the best we could to strike before all of this goes down.
You seem capable. If we get to her in time, will you be able to...
Not to myself, but we have acquaintances that might be able to. Regardless, how much do you know about what's happening here?
Quite a bit.
We are on the cusp of a very dangerous event. And there have been many terrible, dangerous things happening around the world with this solstice. Ritual sacrifices, summonings. And everyone with an ounce of magical talent and dubious moral was looking to seize this opportunity. And the one named Beauregard goes, some of these threats are very real, while some, as we surmised, have been distractions. The Elder Cross cult, the rise of the Carrion Breach, the Children of Malice splintered tunneling the Divine Gate. Reports have been coming in within the last week that all these are just fronts connected to the Vanguard. And Caleb kind of steps forward and kind of kneels down a bit to kind of make an eye line with some of the shorter members of the team.
Big wolf motherfucker.
I'm just a wee man.
Yeah.
Just a wee little.
We've been following Ludinus for many years, gathering scraps, proof, anything we can to take him and his inner circle down, but he's very clever. Far more clever than even I gave him credit for. Beau goes, nothing pisses me off more than someone being steps ahead, especially when they have such a punchable face. He knows we're coming. We've, and refers to him and Beauregard, we've been an inevitability for him for some time. How well does he know you?
Doesn't really.
We've had run-ins. Odahan Thul.
You know that name.
And my mother is working with him.
We know Ludinus has worked with these two generals under him. The Exaltant, the Verity, shows us as a serious threat, as well as this war hero, Thul, you mentioned.
Your mother's a general?
Maybe.
That's what he was referring to, the Exaltant. Okay, got it.
Said your mother walks with him.
Yeah. I pull my hood back.
Jaw kind of tenses as he chews with his clenched mouth and gives a nod, and Beau goes, shit, are we fighting your mom?
Potentially, yeah.
Cool if we kill your mom?
I'd rather you not. I'd rather she help us.